Morning everyone. Today we are doing a reveal on a Opinel number 10. But before we start that, let's take a look over here and read more about the history of Opinel. Okay, so we see the Opinel story main page here. Starting all the way in 1800. We had the first time Victor, can't even pronounce his second name, Opinel, who started the factory. Then 1872 we had the birth of Joseph Opinel. Now let's see, the family workshop was started in 1890. So Joseph Opinel that we just saw early on turned 18. And when was it? Here we go. In 1897 is when they designed this blade concept. So Joseph Opinel had the idea of making his knife into different sizes which would be suitable to different hand sizes or used for various tasks. So in 1897 he developed 12 different sizes numbering 1 to 12. And I've got the number 10. So the factory is opening in 1901. They speak about the crowned hand being done in 1909. But more importantly to the Opinel again, let's see. Let me just scroll through this part. So there's another Maurice Opinel. Here we go. This is the important thing. This circular lock, which is what Opinel calls a Bauer block, which was made to have the knife more safer, was invented in 1955. So Opinel passes away. If you guys want to check this out, I'll put a link in the description. So there's a popular knife in 1985. In 1989, Opinel enters the dictionary, and so the family saga continues. So let's just recap that this is a design dating all the way back to the invention of the Bauer block in 1955, and the initial design for this was all the way back in 1897. That's quite impressive. So let's take a little bit more look in. So let's take a closer look at this unboxing, shall we? Well, here we are with the unboxing of this Opinel. And just I bought this from a local fisherman shop, just the tackle here in Pietermaritzburg. So here it is. An Opinel number 10, the carbon blade, made in France. So as we were looking at the history of Opinel early on, we saw how old this basic knife design was, as well as when they invented this Bauer lock to help lock the blade in place. Very nice. So, wooden handle. I must admit it actually feels very nice in my hand. And we got a 10 centimeter blade length, clip point, flat ground, as you can see by that reflection of the light. We've got a flat ground on both sides of the blade all the way through. Now, what's going to be interesting is how sharp is this guy, considering that I've just bought this. Here's the push test, and yeah, so it's fairly sharp already. Okay, you can see the bevel slightly there, but I want to touch this up a little bit and really make it a slicer. I can't remember what handle material this is. Could be hickory or something else, but yeah, let me sharpen this knife. And oh, one interesting thing, if you're reading on the website and you read about that hand signal, there it is there, right next to Opinel carbon, because this is a carbon steel blade. We see number 10, and there it is, made in France. So yeah, I've always heard many stories about these knives, about how, especially the carbon steel blades, how you could really sharpen a big edge on them and everything else. And funny enough, what just to tackle the fisherman, the shop that catches the fishermen here in Pietermaritzburg. I was speaking to the old man who owns the shop, and he had one of these, and he was raving about it. But he also warned me that make sure that I've always got this vibro lock engaged, otherwise you might land up with a nasty scar like he had. But he's had his for over 30 years, and literally he showed me his, and his blade looked like it was half the width of what it was originally because he's worn it down so much. But yeah, so I'm very happy with this blade. I bought it for a very reasonable 350 Rand. So let me do a touch. I want to see if I can see the cutting edge in the light. You see, because it's flat ground on both sides, it's really quite something to try and see. You can't really see it in that direction. You'll have to take my word for it. But yeah, you've got a flat grind, so the whole blade is basically triangular with the bevel at the end. So I'm gonna resharpen this with a nice 20-degree edge, and let's see if I've improved its sharpness. Yeah, so let's see if I can improve the sharpness a little bit better. So, just finished sharpening this up. You can see in the light we got a nice edge on there now. How good an edge, you might ask? Well, keep out. Just you. Pepper gets all munchy and foldy, but yeah, this is very nicely done. I'm very happy with that. So that's the Opinel. Number 10, Carbone. I must admit I really like this knife. So, got it all nice and sharp. Been loving the handle though. Really, really comfortable. So, stay tuned for a long-term review of this Opinel and for any other new upcoming knives that are coming up. Once again, if you enjoy the videos, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Thank you. Bye bye.